Welcome, folks. You will be surprised to know that a same stock market sale transaction is treated differently for different people. Just like sometime it will be regarded as capital asset and the gain or loss will be taxable under capital gain head, and other time it will be regarded as a speculative or non-speculative business income or loss, and it will be treated under the head business and profession. So before jumping into taxation rules, we need to figure out why there is such kind of differentiation. Reason behind such differentiation lies in intention of the person doing stock market transaction. If you are doing the activity trading activity with the intention to earn more and more profit via buying and selling the instruments, you keep the money for lesser periods because every day you just try to evolve some new opportunities. Your period of holding of instrument is very less, then you will be regarded as trader. And if you are a trader, then in your case, though, the entire trading activity will be bifurcated in speculative and non-speculative business income. In that case, you will be required to make profit and loss account, balance sheet, get it audited if needed. So these are the things for trader. On the other hand side, if you have an intention to just put your surplus money in a stock market for better returns, just to earn dividend and interest income, then you will be regarded as investor, and whatever gain or loss is there, so while filing your income tax return, that will be treated under the head capital gain. Either it would be either short term capital gain or loss, or long term capital gain or loss. So this is the basic difference lies in intention of the uh, trader. So when you are going to file your income tax return and you have done some stock market transactions, so first you have to figure out who you are. Either you are a trader or an investor or both. Yes, there are conditions when a person can become both. He is also an investor and also a trader. Now the question arises, who will decide whether you are a trader or an investor or both? So income tax return is filed on a self declaration basis. There is no one to decide. You by yourself will decide who you are and offer your income accordingly to income tax. But you have to note that whatever stance you have taken in first year, that will be continue in later years also. So be very careful while filing your income tax return. Consequences of being a trader and investor will help you to decide which stance will be good for you. First, we'll talk about tax liability. If you have chosen to be an investor, in that case, your income from stock market activity will either be taxable at 10% or 15% or 20%. Yes, these there are fixed rate for investors, but in case of a trader, your stock market activity will be taxed at you as per your slab rate. So if you fall into 30% tax bracket, that time you have to pay 30% tax on your stock market income. Second is claim of expenditure. If you have chosen to be a trader, in that case you can claim all the expenditure which you have incurred in earning that income, like brokerage charges, STT, security transaction tax, which you have paid on each and every transactions, your internet bill, phone, newspaper, depreciation on computer, electricity, if you have purchased any books, etc., any advisory, or so all the expenditure you can claim as expenditure if you are a trader only. And in case of an investor, you can't claim all the expenditure. You are allowed to claim charges on your contract note. Third is set off of losses. If you are a trader and you have incurred non speculative loss, this can be set off against any income other than salary. After this, carry forward of losses. Investor and trader both are allowed to carry forward the loss to next year if it could not set off against the specified income of current year. Short term, long term, non speculative losses can be forwarded to next 8 years, while the speculative losses are allowed to carry forward to only 4 years. Books of accounts and audit. Of course, if you are a trader, then only you are required to maintain books of accounts and get the audit done if needed. In other cases means if you have chosen to be an investor, these are not required for you. Nowadays, income tax department is gathering information from multiple sources, and there are high chances that a notice is served upon you asking for some clarifications. If you understand this concept perfectly, then it can help you to reduce your tax liability also. I will be uploading the taxation part of trader and investor in my next video. So stay tuned and stay safe. I hope this video would be helpful to you. For any clarification or doubt, just message me. I will try to resolve all your queries. Thank you so much.